The lion breathed, and the fire in his stomach brought a sandstorm that reached across the sea. In the day, the fire was red and hungry, powerful. At night, it was green and selfish. Envy. The twinkle of the far-off jewel reflected in his eye. The sand on the horizon drank greedily of its bloody offering. The earth knew nothing better than the blood of a false god. Unkid existed among the rats of the dungeons, cold and dirty once again. "Perhaps we can speak again tonight, old friend," he had said, and Partia scoffed. No. No more. Unkid was no longer worthy of his time. All that he deserved of Partia was his spear within his side. "He wishes I would bow," Partia thought as he looked over the waves darkened by the coming night. He should bow. "My husband?" Ottawa whispered to him. Partia had been so lost in the dark depths of his thoughts that her gentle voice caused him to turn with a forceful intent, thinking her an enemy. Whatever reactionary thoughts lingered in his mind failed to reach his hand. She smiled sweetly at him, unaware. "I did not mean to startle you." "Startle, yes," he replied, his gaze gradually returning to the silhouette of Kuyaz. "It grows late. Come, rest. Kuyaz will be there in the morning, waiting for you." She wrapped her gentle fingers around his arm, hardened by the many men he had cut and pierced in battle. These were the trials of war. She knew of them, for she had grown up in this world of lords and battles. They were the scales that tipped her hand in battle, and she accepted them as a necessary evil. To be listened to, but to be controlled. Partia, the merchant-born sultan, did not move. She rested her head on his shoulder and looked at the land across the sea. Her home. "Tomorrow, my love, we will gain a little more of your wish." "Kuyaz," he whispered to the roaring waves, the heat of the green fire skittering across its surface. Ottawa lightly chuckled and looked up at him, with admiring eyes that captured the light of emerging stars. "The liberation of the Aserai people." Partia blinked, caught off guard by his own thoughts and the promise he had declared when he first rode for independence. Of course. Liberation. "Are you all right, my husband?" Ottawa asked as she tenderly caressed his cheek. His gaze fell to the distorted reflection of himself within the puddle at his feet. A line of unknown intent looked back at him, and it roared silently with endless gluttony. Partia covered his eyes with his hand and sighed. "My mind is heavy, and I grow tired." "Then come to bed, and leave the work and planning for tomorrow." Her fingers interlocked with his, and she guided him away. As they walked down the steps, Partia gave one last glance to the jewel across the sea. Envy. Hey everybody, it's Party Elite. Welcome you back to another chapter in the adventures of Partia al-Eat in Bannerlord. Indeed, the gem of Kuyaz gleams and glitters across the sea. But whether it does so with a faint glow of green of envy, or the fiery red of the Ashkasi people, is irrelevant to our hero. All Partia knows is that it must be taken, no matter how long it takes. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Bannerlord. There is much to do today, much aggression to put on display, and much distance to travel as well. We will take another pass at Kuyaz, but not without first recruiting some more troops. As many of you pointed out in the comments as my counsel, numbers at the end of the day are numbers, and we don't have that many. We're about 400 strong, give or take, and if we could strengthen those numbers with a few recruits who we can then train up through experience, then why not? Many of our parties are severely weakened, and that is definitely troubling for the future. So what we'll do is definitely go around, pick up some recruits, then we'll make another pass at Kuyaz. If we're able to maintain the siege and take the city, wonderful. If we get struck by an enemy army and we have to pull away, then so be it. I again heed your counsel in the comments. If that happens, we'll change our course, and I'll explain how we'll change our course if and when we get there. Don't want to spend too much time rambling about our plans. Let's go ahead and enact them. So first things first, we'll actually head to Ortizia, where if if y'all are correct in the comments, we actually don't yet own anything. Oh, I guess I can't manage city because it's technically not mine. So that's kind of the reason why I was hesitant about buying a workshop in Ortizia, is that should the Ubroving clan leave us for the Aserai when we're at war, they will take the fief with them, and then I'll lose my workshops there. So that's a bit of a bummer. Not looking forward to that happening. However, with that said, it's probably not a bad idea, just in order to supplement our income, even if it's temporarily. I guess it's a small investment. Now, while that's actually happening, another thing I do want to do, it's been pointed out that this is an option, and I think we've used it before, but it just slipped my mind, I suppose, recently. But over at Guarantor Castle, I'm going to go ahead and assign Attis the Falcon as our governor, and that should hopefully bring him down here. And if it does, if he journeys down to Guarantor Castle to, take on his new task, we should be able to add him to our party, take him to a different city, and send him out on a caravan separately, and that way, again, it'll supplement our income. So hopefully he'll be down at Guarantor Castle by the time we're done north of the Isthmus, and we can send him off. But for now, let's go ahead into Ortizia. Well, first, let's investigate what Ortizia might be best at producing. If we take a look at the value of trade goods, we can see there's plenty of grain. Okay, so it's probably going to be beer, let's be honest. It's probably going to be beer. The reason why I do it this way, I investigate in two ways. One is I look at the current number of goods, because this I feel is the best way to get a quick read on what is plentiful when it's not interfered with. Like, the natural course of the world means that there's a lot of grain at Ortizia, followed by grapes. Seems to be the second most popular, product that can get made into other things, processed into other things. But beer from grain seems most likely. So that's one thing. The other thing I like to do is, yes, hover over the town, look at the bound settlements, which, come on now. Where are we? Bound villages, Arpatis, Vanilla, and Garangolia. Arpatis, grain, vanilla produces salt, and Garangolia produces silver. Interesting. There is money to be made in jewelry, but I don't know if one silver mine is nearly enough. Do we have? Maybe I could buy both. I think I have room for just one more thing, though. For just one more workshop. Where is silver even? Let's go ahead to goods. So again, no hesitation about grain. Go by name here. Silver ore. It's actually not bad. What about jewelry? Do we have any jewelry here? No, we don't. So it does get bought here. All right, let's see if we can do both really quickly here. If we take a look at our clan screen, if we take a look at other, I believe, workshops, we've got 4. I wish it would tell me X out of X. I don't think it does, though. So fine, no big deal. We might actually get rid of the tanner at Charas. It's making us no money. Seriously? No way. Making so little money off of our workshops? They've changed something. This has got to be a result of the update. These used to be in the hundreds across the board. That's worrying a little bit, not gonna lie, but it's okay. Not the end of the world. Over to the Tavern District. Let's go ahead to the the tavern itself. Let's go ahead and establish some of our workshops here. I think beer first for sure. We should be able to make some good money off of that, and then maybe silver if we can get another workshop. I don't know if we can, though. I can't remember the limits now off the top of my head, and maybe I'm blind and I missed where it was listed, and I apologize for that. I just realized, though, it is night time, so I don't think any of the shops will be open. We can check the Pottery Shop. There's a wine press. There's a Pottery Shop. Is that all? Right. Pottery Shop, wine press, smithy, tavern, dungeon. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Well, okay. Well, let's go ahead and change that Pottery Shop into a brewery. I was like, beer producing facility. The words were escaping me. Brewery. This is not the set of stairs I want. It also, one thing I always find weird is that it is Alkyria who's the one that's following me around. I think it's the top assigned party member follows you around. But it's just weird to me that it wouldn't naturally be your spouse if they're, with you, which Ottawa is. I would much rather have Ottawa following me around. Anyway, over to the Pottery Shop. Let's go ahead and speak with the shop worker over here. I think we're good to take over the Pottery Shop. We'll find out, I guess, right? We'll see. I'd like to buy this workshop. Yes, I'm fine with that. That is a lower fee than I was expecting, and we will make you into a brewery. Mare grain is taken and brewed into beer. Blah, blah. Yes, I'm fine with that. Let's do that. You know what I should have done actually first? What I should have done first is checked over here, but I was feeling too focused on the task at hand, and I refused to move away. Cargo Master Vintner, Jekyll. Yeah, I mean, yeah, okay. I guess there's no brewery here. We've got ours though. Let's see if it starts making us money soon enough, and we could speak to the Vintner and get like a jeweler or whatever set up here as well, maybe. My name is Portia. May I ask your name? You're a merchant here. Good stuff. You own the wine press. Well, hold on. I need to actually go to your... I just realized I can't speak to him. I need to speak to one of his shopkeepers. There it is, the wine press. At least he's near it. Taking care of some business before we march out and start raising the troops. The men need rest after all, right? That's not... Oh, a horse run. I love that when you go through the town, you can actually interact with the different types of merchants and whatnot. I wish there was more incentive to do that. Like, I wish speaking to a horse merchant gave you access to specific things that you wouldn't just be able to buy from the trade menu. What is this orange glow? That's very strange. a visual glitch is what it is. You there. I would like to purchase this workshop. I've reached the maximum number. All right, well, if I've reached the maximum number, in that case, let's go ahead and, yes, get rid of one of our dead workshops. It only makes sense. I can't believe that the tanner at Charas has made us no money. Or is at present making us no money? Produces leather and light armor, which has its place, but no. Let's go ahead and sell you. I'll reinvestigate the tanner at Charas afterwards, like the opportunity, the potential of one. Now let's go ahead and speak to you again, and hopefully you'll be close to your wine press, and I can go ahead and purchase that right off the bat. Again, this is a risky purchase, but what is life without risks, right? No profit without taking a few risks. Often about the gamble, and I feel like that's what a lot of today's session is going to be. One big gamble. We're gambling on recruits being an effective number of soldiers to prevent us from faltering. We're gambling on this workshop. Yes, I'd like to buy it. A silversmith is what we want over here. I mean, I guess. Let's try it. Jewelry is the finest of all trade goods. Are you sure you want to open a silversmith? They can often be not non-profitable, but minimal profit. But let's try it. Yes, let's do it. As I grow more wealthy, I'm willing to take a few more risks, I think. Let's get out of here. We don't have to wait until day, which is great. Initially, I was worried I would have to. We don't. Let's go ahead and march on over to Garangolia first. Pick up some recruits over there. Lycia, Garantor, Thraktore, Gummerdan, then back down south. I think that's the way to go about it. Barter offer accepted. That's Hashan of the Aserai has been ransomed. Fair enough. Hopefully, I mean, I do hope that, what's his name? Unkid isn't able to get away from us. I think I'll speak with him again just in case. Also, Alkiria, this time we're going to put you with our horse archers because you're on horseback, and I keep forgetting that. And Leothold, of course, with our cavalry. Get done here. I will be reorganizing my party as well at some point. I've seen it be brought up like, oh, there's ways to like organize it so it's a bit smoother to deal with. I'll be looking into that. Hang on a second. I'll be looking into that for sure. Eventually. It's just that every time we have a battle and every time the battle comes to an end, why can't I see the price down at Ortizia? I was just there. Well, let's try it. Whatever. 13 silver ore. It's not that bad. Every time we fight a battle and pick up, prisoners or troops or anything like that, it becomes a mess again. So I guess that's just kind of like my hesitation about over-organizing and then it all meaning nothing in a moment of, in a matter of minutes, so to speak. Where's my silver? Oh man, we're not going to make any money over here. That's a loss. So we're not going to sell it over here. That's fine. That's fine. Just an experiment. Just an experiment. Actually, on the topic of experiments, it was pointed out to me that I have half-scale barding, which might be... No, my current barding is chain barding, which is the superior barding. But Leotold over here, he has half-scale barding. Okay, so there's no point swapping that out. No point swapping this stuff out. We'll keep it for, like, Attis or something when he comes over. Okay, down to Lycia we go. We're looking at 460 or so. We're okay down over here. All these escapes makes me realize that I should perhaps speak to Unkid. And again, just threaten him, just remind him that we're watching him, right? That's all it is. That's all it is. Yes, don't do anything stupid, like try to run away. There we go. Stay where you belong. The only reason I'm not leaving him in the dungeons, except for when we're actually at one, is because I've been told that I can get a better ransom if we drag him along with us. So I'm hoping for that. I'm hoping for that. Let's see if Attis is already at Garantor, actually, really quickly here. Yes, excellent. Decided at the settlement. Go ahead and take here to party. Good stuff. What is our castle looking like over here? We're pretty well set up. Yeah, everything's maxed out. I suppose I could look at training militia over here just to further strengthen our numbers rather than irrigation. Food is pretty good. If we get rid of irrigation, how bad would it be? Plus 0.2 increase to village growth. Let's leave it as is. Why fix what isn't broken, right? All right, so now up to Garantor. That's a lot of sea raiders this far down. Raiding the wrong sea, I would say. More recruits up to Thractore as well. I wonder if we go all the way to Sargot to set Attis off. Like, send him off, rather, on his journeys. Sargot or Charas. Maybe Charas, because, again, at Charas we have access to higher tier units. Higher tier recruits for all of our folks. I think we'll do that. Traveling a bit farther away from Kuyaz than I'd initially hoped for or anticipated or expected, but I think it'll be worth it. Oh my god, look at all these looters. This is going to be hurting my economy a lot. What we can do here is, well, if I part ways with everybody, who knows where they'll end up. The reason why I'm not disbanding the army to eliminate these guys is because I worry... Ooh, we can catch these guys. I worry that they'll get too far away from me. But we might have to do that later when we want to try and catch lords to speak to. Try and convince them to join us. Let's go ahead and engage these fools. They're going to get away, aren't they? Nope, they're not. Cool. We'll just auto-resolve this. I don't need to fight this one. I do have a problem, actually. Prepare to fight. You don't want to die? Listen, you're going to die. Your justice demands you pay for your crimes. Oh, come on. No, no, fight me. Fight me. Damn it. Looters. Do we really want 20 looters added to our prisoner count? What is our prisoner count anyway? I guess we have room for them. The thing is, looters become, Imperial infantry. So not the worst thing in the world, like I was pitching them earlier. Whoops. But they're also not really ideal. Well, there's better prisoners to be had out there. I'll take your loot, though. Looting the looters, not the worst thing that could happen. So, alright, done here at Usank, over to Savanth now, and then Charas, and then we can turn back. Over to Kuyaz. We're basically topped up. Ottawa has to pick up a lot more recruits. Utis has been ransomed. It happens too quickly. Tubulis is under siege. Ooh dear. Okay, we have to move quickly. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised. Do we have time to go down to Charas? And we've come this far, we'd be fools not to complete the journey. Hopefully his army is relatively weak. There we go. Ottawa picks up 26 recruits. Good stuff. So now we're looking at 500 plus, right? Already feeling better. So, over here, let's go ahead and sure pick up the mercenary guard. I will need to distribute them though. Give them to Ottawa, I think. Because again, we're over our limit. So, Ottawa, let us inspect your troops over here. And let's go ahead and get you... Yeah, you've got room. I am definitely over. Go ahead and get you the new guys we just recruited. Mercenary guard. All three of them. That should... 86, yeah, that's fine. I'm fine being one under. Not the end of the world. Done. Is there anything else? Nope. Let's go ahead and speak to someone around the tavern area. Again, we just need to get Attis out there, right? Oh, you know what I should have done? I should have checked his equipment first. My apologies, folks. My apologies. Just realized that rather than doing this first, because we have equipment to give him, and he has been rather poorly equipped. I think. Oh no, he's fine. I had made a mistake though. I forget what it was now. I had made a mistake, if I recall your comments correctly. Attis, polearm, I suppose we can... Oh, I see. I mean, sure, let's go ahead and... Cavalry. Increase your change to dismount an enemy... Oh, increase your chance to dismount an enemy cavalry on a successful hit. Bonus to pushing opponents with a successful thrust attack with polearms. I mean, let's go with braced there. Chance to dismount an enemy cavalry. Swift swing increases swing speed. Or infantry troops in the formation really increasing their swing speed. Or extra polearm skill for the troops and thrust damage. The polearm, sure, clean thrust it is. Footwork, increase your combat movement speed with polearms by 2%. Or hard knock, increase your chance to knock opponents down with successful swing attacks. Infantry get +3 hit points. Ooh, I like that. Let's go with hard knock. Sure, I guess these got updated and so they were refreshed. So his polearm, he has one. His throwing, he's got throwing equipment. And I guess I could give him a one-handed weapon as well. No, he's got one. Yeah, he's properly equipped. I don't recall what the concern was here. He should be fine. With his high tactics, he should be okay to lead a force. Alright, back to the tavern. Again, the tavern's just the quickest way to get to the town center and actually be in the center as opposed to roaming around outside and having to march in. It's actually, I will say, and I hope you all agree, but let me know if you don't, it's nice. It's a nice change of pace to just step back and do some management stuff. Just from going battle to battle to battle to battle, it's nice to like step back a little bit, organize our party, get some more recruits, even if they're low tier. Y'all raised a great point that that's where they all begin, right? We have to have them so we can train them before we find ourselves in a position where all we have is low tier troops. And then also just to get Attis back out there. It has been a while. We have spoken before. Yes, I did take Tubalus Castle. It is under threat, though. Want to form a caravan? Is there a way to form one that includes better troops? Yes, I will pay extra, and Attis will take charge. Again, he's not the best trader, but with his high tactics, he'll be able to, or he should be able to survive out there longer than others. When I am able to have another party, I'll have Attis leading that party for sure. He can roam around on his own, but until that time comes, which is actually right around the corner, until then, though, I'm going to have him leading my caravan. Good stuff. And hopefully that'll supplement our income and we don't have to worry about finances for a while. What we do have to worry about, though, is Tubalus Castle. I don't want to see it lost. It might take us a little too long to get down there. We are 560 strong. Let's make our way over. No time to waste. Find the fastest route to there and get me there. I wish we could go across the water. Wow, are you serious right now? Immediately attacked? I mean, if some things aren't meant to be, they're not meant to be, but it looks like he might be okay, otherwise it would tell me he's been captured. What's the deal down over here? They must still be... Okay, they must still be building... Oh, they've got their battering ram done. Come on, let's move. Swiftly, swiftly! This is why Partia cannot forsake the front. Oh, they've got a siege tower done as well. It's coming soon. Barter offer accepted. Who? Vashorki of the Aserai. Alright, fair enough. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hurry it up. I imagine this is an army 900 strong or so, gaining leadership skill. Again, we'll get some troops from our party as well, and oh, it's under attack. Okay, that means numbers are going to start dwindling soon. 727 are the attackers. Okay. We are properly equipped for a defense. Good stuff. 727. We've got 196 troops. I'm not going to wait for the invaders to get whittled down, because I feel like we can take them on. 700 or so soldiers, I think we can take them on, no issue. No need to lose any troops at the garrison, right? Come on, let's rush. The wind's on our back, the sun on our face. Aeolus must fall. But what's the situation here? Come on now, show me the numbers. Okay, we only lost 10 troops or so. They're down at 659. We should be able to take them on, no problem. Let's go ahead and pick up our prisoners who are willing to join us, I assume is what the notification is about. Indeed it is. Footman, hidden hand, some skirmishers, don't mind if I do, and a billman as well as a mercenary swordsman. Beautiful. Again, we're over our limit, but that's not the end of the world, because we're just about to go into battle and likely will be brought under our limit in no time. Anything else that I need to adjust? I don't think so. Let's go ahead and add some cohesion before I forget about it after the battle. And to the battlefield we go. Aeolus, you fool. Why would you do this? Oh! He gave up and ran away. I wasn't expecting that. I thought he would stand and fight, but I suppose that's the reasonable decision, coward. Hey, Alice, we get along, don't we? Somewhat. Forgive me if I cannot wish you peace, old friend. Fate does what it will. Indeed, it does, doesn't it? What is it? Again, I don't think I can... He's still in an army, so he won't discuss. The other thing to point out is that even when folks aren't in the army, but are marching to join an army, they give the same response. So that's just something to keep in mind when the time comes. Surrender or die. I cannot believe you would aggress against me. You have no wish to fight me, then why attack Tubulus Castle? Yield or fight, you fool. We're friends. We can still be friends. We're just doing our duty here. That's all this is. Duty. On the battlefield. Now, we're the attackers, unfortunately, so we're going to have to draw them out towards us and see if we can't do that successfully. Cleanly, without taking too many losses. Dreams of Kuyaz cannot come to an end over here. They're forming up. We have a bit of a hill back there, but I don't know how I feel about the distance for reinforcements. Now, they might be coming towards us, actually. As we very well know, sometimes that happens. Oh, you know what? Slope is not going to be taken. Guys over here. Like so. Archers up over there. Like so. Cavalry over there is fine. Yep. Horse archers over there. Let's go ahead and pull you up a little bit. Get engaged over here. On me, cavalry. My lance down. Actually, let's get the glaive out. I feel like it's more likely to be efficient. There we go. One down. Loop around here. Come on now. Down. Oh, almost got him down. Almost. Go ahead and give the charge order. Hopefully they'll figure out their pathing properly and get the job done. Not seeing any kills yet. There we go. Speak the devil. Get to work, man. Get to work. Let's go ahead and investigate. Oh, wow. Yep. They are charging us, that's for sure. Could have taken the higher ground over there, but I didn't want to get too far away from where the reinforcements were going to spawn. Our cavalry has done well, it seems. Yeah. Good stuff. Archers are firing away. Indeed, they are. Excellent. Horse archers, take command. Cavalry. Stay over there, stay over there. Infantry, are you ready for the charge? These guys formed up. And get the charge going right away. Hopefully we'll get some good clean damage done. There are reinforcements. Yeah, I don't want to get too far away from that. Oh, of course it'll draw their attention over here. That's not ideal. How are we doing up over there? Archers, pull back, pull back. Loose formation. Cavalry, pull back. Very few archers on their side of the field. Try and shut them down. There we go. Archers have pulled away from their infantry, it looks like. Melee infantry, I mean. Looks like we're in the clear here. Infantry charge. Let's go. Cavalry, pull back this way. The job done over here. Ah. Just managed to pick his shield up on time. Down you go. Excellent. Facing after me with your lance, are you? Almost baited him into a charge. Cavalry, shut that nonsense down. Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna help. Riding all these men down. Our infantry is moving up. Question is, are these guys gonna... Are these guys gonna... Yeah, they are coming back. Pull up over here, let's go. Archers over here. Why do we have so few archers? Cavalry away, let's go, let's go, let's go. We gotta form back up over here. Come on now. Charge in. Go. Pull cavalry away. Not liking this. Not just my specific circumstances, but the little chaos there that we had. Okay, good. The archers have finally loosened up their formation. Good stuff. Cavalry. We're charging through the side. Take our hilltop position over here. A little cautiously. Looking at that horseman over there who's on the rather fancily armored horse. Alright, everyone. Charge away. Finish the fight. That is a weird visual effect Can you see that glow in the middle of the screen right now? That's so weird. There's like a weird refractive element over there. Anyway, the fighting is done. A little bit of cavalry here and there is left. From the enemy, I mean. Our men are chasing after them. Got a couple of poor Aserai soldiers. I hate to have to do this, but I have to. I mean, I guess I don't have to. I guess I can let the men do it. I wish, you know, it's been suggested to me that I ride around with a hammer instead, because then you have a higher chance of getting them as prisoners. Which is an interesting detail, which could perhaps act on. Might not be a bad idea, but then I have to give up one of my weapons that I'm more comfortable with, and that is more efficient for, you know, the actual task at hand, which is killing the enemy. Well done, men, on that note. How many have we lost? Okay, only 54. That's not too bad. That's not too bad at all. Valandian infantry, Aserai infantry, pikemen, billmen. Oh, come on, man. The Bedouin rover. 2 Imperial legionaries. Yeah, there was a little bit of a mess there. The veteran Ferris, the camel rider, no surprise there. Aserai youth, Hardened brigand, Mamluk heavy cav, and the foxman. Come on, seriously? All these high tier units gotta drop. All these high tier units gotta drop. It's okay. Good renown, good influence, decent morale. We'll pick up some more recruits over here as well. We'll make up for the 54 lost, I suppose. I mean, I guess I'm glad I went and picked up a bunch of people, right? Hopefully, the 87 upgrades is gonna come in hand. Come in handy, rather. Tariq, you're my prisoner. I'll drop them off at Tubalus, I think. Adram. We get along. Oh. Not so much anymore. Okay, let's try something here. You're free to go. Let's try something here. Just an experiment. Helps our charm as well. We do remain enemies, but hopefully not for too long. Akan, you're my prisoner. Can't just let everybody go. Tamza, who do you belong to? Who do you serve, Tamza? Banu Karaz, we kind of get along. I guess I could let him loose as well and get that over its little, like, 40. 40 seems to be a threshold, I think. You're free to go, Tamza. I am a man of honor. Do not forget that. Do not forget that when I come asking for your assistance in the future. Less honorable to mercenaries that might have joined our enemy. Ayalis, why do you do this? Why do you put me in this position where I must decide your fate? Banu Abbas and Banu Al-Eat should get along. Askar, you are host to my profitable workshops at a time. Ayalis, you can go free. Please, learn your lesson. Do not do this again. Do not forget it. Do not forget it. 208 prisoners. Obviously, we cannot take them all on. Let's go ahead and do our upgrades over here. Some good upgrades. That's good. That's good. Some decent upgrades. Excellent. Makes me very happy to see after a battle where we take 50 losses and most of them seem to be high-tier units. Get some more cavalry as well. Get you to be Mamluk soldiers. Again, more cavalry, more range cavalry especially would be great. Upgrade these guys as well. And upgrade you too. Good stuff, good stuff, good stuff. Beautiful stuff. Any prisoners willing to join us? None. Fair enough. What are we at? 90. So we can get about 30 more prisoners. Alright, sure. So 30 prisoners. Let's go ahead and get the Mamluk regular. Anything else that is... Sure, Sturgeon Spearmen. Aserai Mamluk Cavalry, that's too high tier not to pick up. It's also been pointed out, it's not a bad idea at all, that I should pick up a mixed bag as far as tier is concerned. Because that way some will be available sooner, some will be available later. There'll be a better spread of when units become available, which is not a bad thought at all. So thank you. Again, that's the thing. Sometimes, like these kinds of things, they might occur to me, but I might not act on them, or they might not occur to me, or they might occur to me and I forget when the time comes to make the decisions. So I do appreciate that kind of suggestion and whatnot. And unless there's like a role play reason not to do it, I will typically let that reign supreme. Go ahead and pick up some Sturgeon warriors. Don't necessarily want the recruits. Mercenary crossbow, not necessary. Skirmishers, I mean, they'll become archers. As well get some archers then, and we can pick up some Aserai youth. Do like the Aserai youth. Mamluk soldiers will get on horseback. Sure, let's go ahead and pick up the Mamluk soldier rather than the skirmisher. Even though the skirmisher becomes an archer sooner, it takes longer for the Mamluk soldier to become a ranged cavalry individual. I think it's worth it. I think we need to buff up our cavalry contingent a little bit. I've been feeling that way for a while. It might not be an entirely accurate feeling, but it's how I've been feeling. So we're gonna go ahead and do that. I could actually pick up a bit more than my limit because I'm about to drop off some prisoners too. How many am I about to drop off? 1, 2, 3. 3 prisoners we're about to drop off. 125. Yeah, okay. I'm comfortable with having a gap, a one-step gap. Cool. Done here. Indeed we are. We're over our limit, that's fine. Not picking up the looters. Just, I'll have more opportunity elsewhere, I think. So I'm fine with that. And right away to Tubulis Castle. See, so we let, again, the reason why I let those guys go was to answer a question from the comments while giving an example. We let those guys go after the battle. They don't just march on the campaign map. They get teleported to the nearest safe area. So is there any real value to doing that? Like, let's go ahead and take a look at Iyalis. I believe I let him go, right? Good relations, that's great. Last seen at Uskar. He's all the way down at Uskar. And by the time I get there, he might already be in an army, he might already be, it could be anything, and speaking to him about joining us is a moot point at that point. So, yeah, that's why, again, some of you were mentioning that I could just let them go and then talk to them on the campaign map right away and try to convince them to join us. It doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Unfortunately, as much sense as that does make, that is simply not how it works. The garrison here did, well enough. Crap, I should have picked up the looters just to drop them off over here. Damn it. You live and you learn. Or sometimes you don't. Hi, my name is Party Elite. Just kidding. To the dungeon, manage prisoners. Prisoners over here. All these guys are still stuck in here. That's good. At least these have all not been ransomed off right away. Hakan, Tariq, Garatops, Unkid stays with me. He watches as I burn his false image of godhood down. Over to Tubulis, over to Funab, and then to Kuyaz. We are still 500 strong, just over. Attis, yes, seems to have survived his engagement and is actually patching up his troops as well. That's good. Natun wants his daughter found. Let's see. Natun. Has access to Aserai youth. I mean, if I improve relations with him, I wish I could see what kind of troops are available here, but alas, I cannot. What are you going to do about that? We could pick up some fish. What is food variety like? We've got some. Could pick up some more. Yeah, we're sustaining ourselves on grain and a few morsels of other things, so sure. Let's go ahead and pick up some fish over here. Get some butter. Can never go wrong with butter. And let's pick up all the cheese too. Can't go wrong with cheese either, if I'm completely honest. Cool. Sure, done. Not too fussed about finances, really. Down to Funab, or Funab, and then over to Kuyaz. Money's looking good. Daily gold change is looking positive. Recruits are being picked up. In fact, I want to check really quickly over here. That's what I'm talking about. Man, that Silversmith paying off right away. That's great. That's great to see. The brewer's doing pretty well as well. Happy with that call. These guys, I mean, you compare the numbers and it's just like it tells you a whole story, doesn't it? That Silversmith. I am very happy with that call, actually. Wonderful. Wonderful. Can't afford to lose Ortizia now. That's why our daily gold change has become so much nicer. So what are we? Yeah, 500 or so plus. We just took out another army. Let's go ahead and strike at Kuyaz. And let's take a look at... Ooh, Alkyria gaining skill points in medicine. Can't complain about that. And again, once we're in camp, like a siege camp even, things will heal faster, right? Done. Continue our journey here. I would love to take Kuyaz, but again, like I said, if we get stopped again... Hang on a second. Yun of the Forest People. Aren't you the person in charge of the Forest People? You are. Okay. An opportunity then to maybe corner Yun over here and speak to him. Maybe. If he even decides to come out. I have to be very quick to react. Let time move forward over here as we gaze down upon Kuyaz. I don't want to strike when he's trapped in there. The other thing I can do is I can speak to him. Well, let's try that, actually. I never tried to convince somebody to join me when they were in the settlement of the enemy. Though it looks like he's actually with the Botanians. Botanians. Well, let's see. Let's see if we can't speak to him. Of course. The last possible second. Nukar. Him, I don't think we can get to join. Nukar, I believe, is from Banu Hulyan. Yeah, he is. Very confidently chasing after me. Alright, let's see if we can't. Looks like he's getting towards the Sheba. Yeah, he is. So we should still be able to reach him when he leaves there. Now, he's not running away from us or anything, so let's get him to join us. It's another 100 troops, right? You can't complain about that. Not just 100, but his entire clan might join us. It has been a while. There's something I'd like to discuss. I would like you to serve Al-Eat as mercenary. We will fight for you if you can pay us 880 dinars in exchange for every influence we gain for you. Yep, that's fair. Join us. Of course, people have joined Ashkas as mercenaries, so these guys are mercenary. These guys I cannot give any holdings to because they are very likely to leave. I want you to join my army as well. Good stuff. And I must leave now. Well, that certainly changed things, hasn't it? We can also get... What's wrong with you? Not enough numbers. We can get Porev to join us. It'll take him a day to get here. He's about 100 strong, roughly, give or take. Alternatively, I could give him time to gain more troops before I get him to join me. It's just a matter of I don't know which direction he'll head in. So let's go ahead and call him over. Lek we can't call, so let's leave him be. And let's... I'm actually tempted to finish Nukar off over here. He's getting involved. Just to eliminate another potential threat while he's stuck here. And maybe put some of these men to the test. Wow, okay. Alright. Our numbers grow. With mercenaries, though it might be, our numbers grow. Yeah, we're good over here. Done. And to the battlefield to defeat Nukar. This... Oh, okay, don't get involved. I guess we have to wait until this engagement is done first. Almost is. There we go. Nukar, you're mine. You're mine, fool. It has been a while. Surrender or die. You serve the wrong man. Brother, though he might be, or perhaps even father, I don't quite care. I don't quite care. The battlefield? Yes, we're properly equipped. To the battlefield. Let's put these forest people to the test. Oh, this is okay. This feels good. I feel reinvigorated. I'm not gonna lie, I was a little concerned last session with how things were going, but I feel a lot better now. And this is a good battlefield. Oh my. Unfortunately, we're the attacker, so they are not likely to come towards us, but look at this battlefield. Warriors! Men. Shield wall. Right. Dismount, even though you're just infantry. Okay, let's get you down over there. Archers, loose formation. Cavalry's out over there. Horse archers are out over there. Let's get the horse archers up a little bit. And let's go ahead and deal with that horse archer there ourselves. Oh, our archers are letting loose. Good on you for that enthusiasm. Apply some pressure. Go. Let's go, let's go. Oh, nice. He, like, his little jittering turn over there threw me off for a moment. I was like, oh no, is he gonna get away? They don't look to be coming our way, and I don't blame them. Oh, come on, finish him off. Must I do everything? Apparently. Job done. Stand over here. Let's go ahead and get you guys in your wedge formation. And are they coming towards us? Perhaps. Maybe I can go up and scout. Last time I did that, things went pretty well, I would say. There are horse archers up over there. And there are so many mounds to take advantage of. Okay, let's do this. Let's get our infantry down over here. Protect their flank using this, using the terrain. Archers up over here. Fantastic battlefield. I wish all my battles could be fought on this. Watch this be the worst battle I've ever fought. Just through, like, pure chance. Right, man, into position. I'm gonna go scout. See what's going on. Prepare for the enemy. I do not need my other riders with me. I'll just risk their lives. Yeah, it seems as though they've got their own high ground they're stationed on. Very well. Okay, not the end of the world. They have one archer. One archer. And I imagine on horseback sits Nakar, waiting to be struck down by my fury. See what we can do over here. Wonder if we'll be able to draw them out. Little flanking, mini flanking maneuver going on over here. Trying to isolate Nakar. Man, the sun, the way it shines. Wait, listens. Oh, found their archer. Poor guy. Poor man. Where is your commander? Where does he cower? Move our men forward. No range support for them, so we don't have to worry about that anymore. Archers can move up as well. Archers move a lot faster, which is why I gave a little bit of a head start for infantry. Cavalry, of course, move the fastest. Let's go ahead and get them over here for a nice rear charge setup. Oh, there you are. Striking me while I look away. Oh, sorry. Trying to strike me while I look away. This is why we will win the war. Here we go. Oh. We both got a little bit... No, I did not get a clean hit there. That was unfortunate. It's okay. Not the end of the world. Face me and fight me. That was a pretty fun feeling, though. Lancing at each other like that. Heals up. Aww. I wanted that kill. I should have pulled my cavalry away. I should have pulled my cavalry away. It's okay. It's not the end of the world. I did want that kill, though. Fun while it lasted. But I suppose that just further reflects the way Partia leads, right? Lets his people have glory just as much as himself. There you go. Archers are arriving. Infantry arriving as well. That timing gap seemed to have worked out quite well. They're like pretty nicely mingled. Here we go. Archers are letting loose. Excellent, excellent. We might need to creep up a little bit further. Just to have better accuracy, I suppose. Now, here they come. Man. Sometimes, personally at least, and you'll let me know if you feel differently, but I can just watch a battle unfold. Look at that. I don't think I'll get my cavalry involved, actually, unless they start retreating. Because I want my infantry to be trained. Up we go. Cavalry. Run them down. Beautiful stuff. Wonderfully done. I mean, again, it wasn't a big battle or anything, but it is still nice to see. Ride, men! Ride! Now look at that. Charge free. Let them do what they need to do. Yes, yes, we did win. Oh man, that feels so cool. So cool, I love this view. This battlefield has got to be one of my favorites. Such a beautiful fight. No quarter for the Craven, he says. Yep, definitely sounds Aserai. Alright, let's go ahead and call it a battle, I think. We're still rounding up some of the enemy. The only reason I like letting the charges finish, like the ending work over here, is because it does help rank up units and stuff occasionally. It just gets them a little bit more experience, right? No harm in that. Well done, man. Absolutely wonderful work. That was a lot of fun. No losses, obviously. A little bit of experience gain. Not the greatest, not the end of the world. It was a fun fight. And a little fun change of pace, I would say. Nukar, you're my prisoner. No point in letting you go. Do not look to improve relations with your clan. 12 prisoners. Aserai Mamluk Cavalry. Don't mind if I do, if I have the room for it. A couple guys leveling up as well. Excellent. Excellent. Fian Champion's going to be huge. 120. Yeah, we definitely have room. Pick you up. Scolder, Warrior, Brodfa. We'll get you as well. Nobody else. I think these guys can go free. And you know what? We'll pick up the looters as well. because right now, if we have a few more numbers, it doesn't hurt us in any way. They might fall in the upcoming battle, but let them buff up our numbers. Let them terrify the guard of Kuyaz. Let them know that we all come for them together. Not the people of, mind you, the guard. The villagers, obviously, we will not hurt. We haven't stooped that low. And it seems as though, not just have I leveled up, which I do really need to get on, but Leopold has leveled up as well. Riding, excellent. Sharpshooter, accuracy improved. Not bad, he does use a thrown weapon, or increases his party size. Now, he doesn't lead his own party, does he? But should he? I don't think that's necessary. +2 is really not that big. So I say we stick with Sharpshooter. Improve his accuracy so his thrown weapons, fly true more often. Sure. With Sharpshooter. Accuracy improved by 15% while on horseback is no small deal. And right. I guess I could put my focus down on Charm. I've been asked to, or it's been suggested that we do Intelligence and Charm. That's the one that keeps coming up over and over again. I could do Riding as well. Sure, okay, let's go ahead and put our focus point into Charm. I'm just finally making these calls. Focus point into Charm, because it's in character for sure, 100%. And our attribute point into Endurance, because that will help Athletics as well as Riding, both which are things that I need to consider more seriously. So, there. Helps our learning rate, helps our learning limit. I think that's the way to cover all our bases, right? Our weapon skills could be better, but they're fine right now, even at the heights of this campaign. So I think we're okay there, but Riding is specifically limiting us from doing certain things we want to do. Hopefully this will help. We're done here? I believe we are. Done. Finally. Just, wrap that conversation up. And now down to Kuyaz, right? Yeah. Head on over. Attis, gaining skill points in scouting. Good for him. Oh, it was also suggested, actually, hold on, let me check in on this, that I should perhaps... Where's medicine? Ah, I see. That I should just temporarily become the surgeon, so I can gain those 2 skill points needed to get one of these, and also help me along with leveling up. It's not a bad idea. We'll do that maybe after Kuyaz is done with, because we do still have a lot of wounded that I want Alkyria to patch up. And I will not wait for the 68 to join us, though I do want to check if no, still not able to join us. A day and 5 hours away. 874 defenders. All right. Go ahead and besiege the town. Yes. Don't know why I was hesitating. Just double checking myself, I guess. There we go. Building our siege camp. I'm not gonna lie, a little worried they might sally forth, but with our 600 and their army largely being militia, they'll likely stay put until reinforcements arrive. They are still suffering from food shortages, if I'm not mistaken, right? 0 days it says over here. So hopefully they'll start starving out pretty quickly, and hopefully with the damage we do to their siege equipment, we'll be in the clear. I probably won't have as much patience here as I did with Ortizia, if I'm completely honest with myself and with all of you, but I definitely have some patience. I'm not about to... ooh, what's this? Radagast has been ransomed. Oh, he was with the Eshkas. I don't see a Radagast here. I guess he hasn't formed his own party or anything yet. That must be why. That's good, though. That's another party we can join to ours. Oh, doing well so far. Yeah, I obviously want to whittle the number down a little bit. Oh, Aerith. 182 strong. Adding to the numbers of the militia, presumably. I'm not sure if he'll strike, but let's go ahead and pick up the prisoners. We have Orev of the Forest people coming through as well. He might actually engage the enemy and draw us into that battle. Don't know how I feel about that. I don't want to lose troops. If I'm careful, it'll be fine. I mean, what has he got? 93 recruits. Okay, doesn't matter. Oh, look at that. Coward! Oh, coming back. He heard me call after him. He recognized the name. Alright, alright. His numbers grow. Umkid has been ransomed for 13k. See, the last time we ransomed him for like pennies, right? Compare that to this because we held on to him. I think, again, it sounds like causation, but that seems to be what happened there. Lek can join us. He's approximately 2 days away, but that's okay. Go ahead and bring him in over here. Might need bolstered numbers. Oh, how did I miss that? Come on. How did I miss that? That's going to hurt us. Usair has been ransomed, okay. Numbers are growing. I wonder if I engage Kareth separately here. He'll try to flee, but I can corner him up over here, right? I say we do. I say we do. I think it's the right call. Because if he engages us and we go up against 1200, that's when I start to get a little worried. Because some of that garrison is capable. That garrison does have units that are worth worrying about. Especially ranged units that are worth worrying about. So we need to be a bit smarter here than we were with Ortizia, I would say. With the Ortizia, we were a little bit more brash. But we need to be a bit more careful over here. Go ahead and speak to Arwa, give her some of the troops, just in case we're not able to engage. I want to make sure nobody gets away from me while I'm chasing Kareth here. Because, again, his true colors will show. He is a coward at the end of the day. 188 is where we're at. Or 288. I just need to get rid of one. Get rid of you. You get rid of a couple here, just so that A, I can clean things up a little bit, and B, I have room for more when the time comes. That's a quick read for me, like, oh yes, I have room. Let's get rid of the Dawal as well. I don't mind giving it to Arwa. And everybody else can, sure, stay with me. Just make a little bit more room in the party, right? Done over here. I must leave. Yes, let's shut Kareth down over here. Gotta get the angles right. Gotta make sure I'm scaring him up into this cordoned off area. I don't mind if he manages to get Suruk to join him. What I mind is if he gets away from me. That would bother me. No way he's looking to engage me. Yeah, of course not. Like I said, coward. What's his speed? 3.7. Ours is 3.5. So we do have to keep our angles. Getting there. We're getting there. He's definitely trapped. I could send someone out potentially to engage them, but we don't know if that'll happen. We don't know if they'll do what they're supposed to. And then if they act independently on the battlefield, we're done for. That's all it takes to lose a battle, really. There we go. And we meet again, Kareth. Old friend, shall I say. It has been a while, hasn't it? What is it? You know what? There's something I'd like to discuss. Oh, he's in an army. He's in an army. There'd be a certain pleasure in making him a vassal, wouldn't there? Surrender or die, you fool. Yield or fight. Expect no mercy, yes, of course. From the likes of you, I expect nothing, really. To the battlefield we go. Fully equipped, completely ready to fight. Let's do this. Symbolic. Ortizia is off in the horizon. We should be able to see it. If this were the real world. And looks like the battlefield is in our favor. We're the attacker again, so gotta keep that in mind. And this is a larger fight. This is a larger fight. This is a beautiful night. Alright, what do we got over here? Get off your horses. You guys up there in your shield wall. Archers over here in loose formation. Cavalry, let's get you up over there. Let's go. And the horse archers, move up there. I might need to get... Here's what we're going to do. We're going to get the horse archers over here. Because I want to try and isolate... Oh, I don't like this visual glitch. We're going to try and isolate this little group to the left. And try to eliminate them first, I think. Our horse archers come here. Excellent. I doubt everybody's marching towards us, though it does look like it right now, doesn't it? I wonder if we shouldn't do this. Horse archers up over here. Let's go. Come down. Okay, we're all moving up. Yep, horse archers coming through as well. Looks like they are charging us, actually. Keep an eye on our cavalry. Racing after them, eh? Horse archers move up there, sending them a little too far if I'm completely honest. Put our cavalry back. I don't want them getting engaged up over there. Alright, we were posted up. Excellent. Infantry up over there. Archers. Pull you up a little bit, actually. Oh yeah, here they come. Cavalry over there. Horse archers over here. I would like them to engage that cavalry contingent. Don't know if they'll do so cleanly. Come on, men. Open fire. There we go. Okay. Shots are going through. It's so beautiful to see. Countercharge that. Let's go. Horse archers should be able to fire as well. See what we do. Good job over here. Archers letting loose. Good stuff, good stuff. Cavalry, get ready for a rear charge over here as soon as front lines engage. Oh, let's charge right now. That boulder is going to get in our way, unfortunately. Horse archers take command. We need to shut down their archers back there. Go, shut down their archers. Doing well, we're doing well. Holding the line, excellent. Taking a couple of losses, but that's to be expected. Horse archers have gone to that side. They're letting loose. Good stuff. Pulling a rear charge over here, please. Go. Front line is holding. Archers are firing still. We are taking some losses here, aren't we? Not too bad, not too bad. In comes the rear charge. Beautiful. Oh, beautiful. Cavalry. Ride them down. I might need to get some work done over here. Unless our archers can. Come on, drop him. No? Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I need to keep an eye on the front line as well. Nice! Careth falls to my blade because of a foolish blunder on his part. Poetry. Poetry. Pull our cavalry back over here. They're taking a few risks. Archers. Can you quickly pick up some ammunition before the second wave comes through? 100 soldiers, 12 archers. Those are numbers. Ah. Can't sit idly. Okay, time to pull our archers back, I think. Gone too far ahead. Pull them back, pull them back. Cavalry up over here. We're eating shots. Where are their archers? They're mingled there. Yeah, that was silly of me. Cavalry back over here, let's go. Get out of there. Archers firing away. If I could just identify their archers. I see some of them back there. This is all infantry. Charge. Oh. That's the battle done, I think. Yep, that's the battle done. Man got dropped. I was waiting for my archers to take him. Oh. Save my men from a charge. Down he goes. Excellent. I think the battle is done. I think the battle is done. We took a few too many losses there, I'll be honest. What is that at the end there? What is that at the end? This guy's getting some work done. That's what it is. That's a bummer. Come on, man. Stand. Stand and fight. Or fall back. Do one or the other. Don't get surrounded now. There we go. Help comes. See, every recruit counts. Every man does his job. Does his duty. Pushes us forward. Oh, what a feeling riding down this massive line. Oh my god. What a sight. What a sight. Well done, men. That felt good. 50 lost is not very bad at all. All things considered. All things considered, that is not very bad at all. Some legionaries, veteran infantry, Bedouin rover, banner knight. That sucks. That happened at the end, didn't it? The Druznik. Heavy cav. Alright, okay. Some numbers I'd rather not lose. Some recruits. Okay, okay. We're okay, though. We're okay, because we also got 75 folks leveling up. So, right, it balances out. I need to keep reminding myself that. About the net. Suruk. How do we feel about each other? Becoming more benevolent, aren't I? We get along well enough. You'll be comfortable in your cell. I'll make sure of it. You're my prisoner now. Just have to make sure that you don't ride against me again. Dice. Prisoner as well, good friend. All of them. What the times require of us. Unfortunate as it might be. Each and every one of you. 120 prisoners. Of course, we can't take them all on. Okay, this is great. 4 of you leveled up. 4 of you leveled up. That's good. These low-tier units are being, you know, capped off one way or another, I suppose. This is great. This is great. Wonderful. Wonderful. Beautiful. I love it. More cavalry. Yeah, good stuff. Lots of prisoners as well. I don't know if I'll go all the way to Tuvalis to drop them off or just keep them in my group here while I put Kuyaz under siege. Do we have to think about that, though? We're at 120, so I can take on 5 more prisoners. Fairest, don't mind if I do. I think it's the fairest decision to make. Skirmishers, infantry. I'm pretty pleased with our overall lay of the land as far as prisoners are concerned. Lots of Mamluk axemen, actually. Guess I could swap them out for something else. And nothing that's worth picking up over here, I don't think. I think we're fine as we are. I mean, I guess some swordsmen. Do that. Still under our limit. Sure. But the other prisoners get picked up by the others in our party. Or in our army, I should say, rather. Done here. Pick up all the loot. Done. Excellent. Alright, so we are still over 600 strong. That's good. Biaz is right here. We're making money finally. I just want to do another quick double check over here in terms of our wealth. Yeah, oh my god, that feels so much better. So much better than the numbers we were seeing earlier. In terms of our military capabilities, we've grown for sure. Even another 50 coming our way. And I thought Radagast, I guess he's just not made a party for himself yet. But once that happens, that'll hopefully be another 100 or so we can add to our numbers. They're mercenaries, so I can't rely on them, but they are making a difference already. It's rather poetic, but this is where we will call it a session, folks. Where once we were on the other side of the water, looking down on Kuyaz, now we're here looking up at Ortizia, off in the distance. Our own gem versus the Sultans. I cannot wait to take Kuyaz. It'll feel so good. It'll feel so good. But folks, this is where we're calling it a session. I hope you enjoyed this one. Very action-packed, I think. Lots going on. A bit of a change of pace at the beginning as well. I think that was fun to just get all that stuff managed and sorted out. Money's coming through nicely. And our armed forces march with brothers and sisters from across the land, including those that we're paying to serve us. If you enjoyed, you know what to do. Let me know by leaving a like and a comment down below. If you did not enjoy, let me know as well. Never fear in giving feedback. I do take it into account, and I let it help me make the right moves. As always, folks, a massive thanks goes out to all of my channel members and patrons for supporting the channel on a monthly basis. Y'all keep us alive and running smoothly. And of course, a big old thanks goes out to each and every one of you for watching. As we hear the waves crash against the coast outside Kuyaz, until next time, I bid you farewell.